At the time of its creation, the Caterpillar D11R CarryDozer track-type tractor was one of the biggest bulldozers in the world. This version, made by Norscot in 1/50th scale, is of course the CD, or CarryDozer version, of Caterpillar's largest track-type tractor. There are a lot of cool things about this model, especially when you take into account that this was made in the year 2000, so it's 15 years old, and definitely the modeling technology was not, as it was. It wasn't as good as it is today back then, obviously. But still in all, they did a great job on this model. Starting off with the tracks, when you lift them up, that was one of the coolest things when I got this when I was, 15 years younger, was that the tracks do sag realistically, which is very, very cool. And they are extremely free-rolling, so if you have any sort of non-smooth surface, these tracks will roll and bite without an issue. Additionally, and this is another thing that Caterpillar patented and came up with, it has the raised drive sprocket, so it kind of forms that almost triangular shaped. And they were the ones that innovated and patented that design when it comes to bulldozers. Now, what's the difference between a CarryDozer and the standard bulldozer? Well, really the biggest difference is the cubic yardage that the blade can carry. Basically, CarryDozers were designed to negate the use for clearing overburden by using quarry trucks, off-highway trucks, front shovels, loaders, that kind of thing. Instead, they just want to be able to push and move large amounts of material from one part of the mine to another part of the mine. And the result was the CarryDozer. So while this can't load trucks, it can't, the bucket can't tilt and all that kind of stuff, to load a truck, it still can carry large amounts of material from one place to another in the mine. And that was a huge cost and time-saving innovation. So the blade and on top of this machine with the twin stacks is painted in this very cool, almost flat black. It's not shiny at all, which again mirrors the real machine. The blade can go up to about that high and can go down to about that low. The rams and stuff are very, very stiff on this model, which is a plus. Additionally, the single shank ripper and counterweight on the back can go down. And if I do this right, you can see here that the machine is posed off the ground. So that again gives you another unique posing opportunity for this model. There are over 40 individual link tracks on each side, which is very, very cool. Honestly, again, for the age of this model, the tracks on this are way ahead of its time and are really good. Aside from, again, the twin exhaust, the twin air cleaners, the cylinder jackets for the blade, these cylinder jackets as well, and a few other other smaller components, this model is almost all metal, which is great. And there's actually what the blade looks like. There are, tilted a little bit here. The only negative thing I have to say, and again, it's because this model's age, but it would have been nice if these were all the way etched through, but there are some wear plating and bolt head detail down at the bottom of the blade. So there you go, guys. This was the Norscot Caterpillar D11R CarryDozer in 1/50th scale. Made back in 2000, but even to this day, it still holds up as one of the best large-scale dozer models you can get. They're not cheap because this model is discontinued, but if you're able to get your hands on one, I would highly recommend picking one up. They are very, very nice, as you can see. And another posing opportunity you can use for this is if you have the newer non-discontinued version of this model, which is the D11T, made by Norscot. The two look great posed next to each other, where you can pick out kind of the technological advances that have been made over the years when you display both of them side by side. So as always, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. I do these videos. I enjoy talking with all of you, and if there's something you want to see or questions that you want answered, just shoot it to me below in the comments. So until next time, guys, take care.